Hello! Today I would like to make a video on the topic of why do we need so many things to start? So what do I mean with that? Many times when it comes to YouTube, this is an example right now which is pretty close related. People say, oh, they will start a channel as soon as they... And then you're gonna see or hear the usual litany of things which people need to start a YouTube channel. And if it would be basic, like I need a camera and a mic and then I will start, we would all have understandings and we would all go for it. And we all usually have a smartphone, so we have a mic and we have a camera. But what happens is that people need to have a better camera, a better mic, better light, and the list just continues. And I asked myself this morning, why is it the case and why I also fall victim to this? So when it comes to recording, etc., I try to be reasonable from the beginning. And I bought a ZV-1 because I had some nice ideas, and there's a video on that later on about this whole thought process and where I'm gonna go and what I came back to after a lot of time thinking. But the other hand is here. This morning I had a realization where I was thinking, why I'm not doing at least basic editing, because right now most of my videos, as you know it, are just trimmed at the beginning and the end. And I had to realize that it is easier to have an excuse, as usual, than to just work on a solution. And there was a video from Think Media on, hey, I edit everything on the iPad, which probably is already a little too much work for me, because I would just walk around, make the videos, and I do have a work life, and I'd rather have a video out than just pushing and postponing it. But I will have a look later if there's any opportunity on the iPhone to do it as well. Because the iPad solution would, I probably then already would do the same thing on the MacBook, and then there's the constraint and friction which I usually feel when I have to do things like this. Like copying the file, getting it done, upload, there's a lot of things involved if you're a YouTuber. But on the other hand, I also see and feel those things when other people talk about normal stuff. Not that YouTube is not normal, but probably you get the point with the example. When it comes to people starting the gym, everyone needs to buy sport clothes. And I'm like, wait. Or when people want to do sports, they have to buy weights, they have to buy certain things to get started, get a gym membership, whatever. And I personally feel more and more when I also reflect on myself that we're just making excuses. And I'm asking myself, what is the biggest changing factor to stop doing this? And what I came up with right now is the biggest changing factor is to listen to yourself. Sometimes I have that feeling, and greetings to David J. Schwartz or Jens Korsen, that is the inner voice which is misguiding you on those trips. And I would say now, when I make a decision against something or towards something, not to do something, let's put it this way, however you want to call it, positive, negative, phrased, I will note it down. I will note down what I want to do, and I will note down what is the reasons. Maybe I can listen to myself a little better, because hearing obviously doesn't work. For some of us it didn't work in our childhood, but it seems right now that it doesn't work when you don't hear your inner voice, because it might be just whispering in your ears. And that's the idea from my side. So what I would like to know from you guys, what is your experience on, let's say, false reasoning not to start or not to do something? I guess every one of us has like hundreds of those examples where we should need do something. And the weird part is, and there it comes to the video I made a few days ago, if you make a decision, make it a swift one. If you want to do something, if you're getting bothered by something, change it right away. Because, like for example, if I sit at home and say like, yeah, but the light which I'm having is not giving me enough light, so I can make a proper video when the sun is not there. They have no natural light. And guess what? I still didn't buy a light source. Yeah, probably there's this part included of, but I want to have the good light source because the last one I bought was already not the perfect one. Okay. But it took me 2 months to buy a lav mic. 2 months. If you buy it cheap, it's 24, 15 francs, whatever. If you buy it more expensive, it's like 60. If you want to have a Rode one for whatever the benefit is. It's crazy. So, step number 1, realize what bullshit you're telling yourself. Sorry for the hard language here. And secondly, work on it. Make a decision, move forward, and fix it. If you already realized what is the issue, if you already have a good feeling what is your problem, work on it. And work on it right away. You have a problem with the light, buy a new light. You have a problem with the editing software, look it up. Otherwise, it's gonna take so much time. Because next time you are arriving at the same spot again and you think like, let's go, let's make sport, whatever. And then there's something missing again. I mean, we buy so much stuff in a quick notice. We buy so many things on Amazon which we don't need, which are not saving any headache we have, etc. So why is it that we are feeling well and being miserable and leave ourselves with the excuses? We wouldn't do that with other people. Maybe the other part, what I'm thinking also, is to get more friends involved. So whenever I have a scenario where I feel like something is wrong here, odd here, I'm not doing it because X, Y, Z, talk to someone, because they are not biased and they probably give you a reason, or they will falsify your own reasoning. So that's it from my side, from some thought I woke up with this morning, why X, Y, Z is not getting done and why I'm not doing anything about it to fix it in the future. I hope that helps. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Leave a sub if you want to have more of my content in the future on your YouTube app. And I will place some videos to the left and right. And enjoy the weather. I mean, today feels like Corona is slowly but steadily over. And people are already playing soccer again. But I mean, the European Championships are also running with everyone involved. Have a great one. See you next time. Bye bye.